Okay, welcome to the next lesson on Algebra the Essentials. Thank you for joining us. We're looking at substitution. So there's a definition for you. A process of replacing letters in a formula is known as substitution. Okay, here's an example. The length of a metal rod is L. The length of change with temperature can be found by the formula. So here's the formula here. L equals 40 plus 0.02 T, where T represents the temperature. So we find the length when the temperature T is 100 degrees and temperature T is minus 20 degrees. So simply what we're doing here is where the T is, we're replacing it with a number, and then we'll do a quick calculation. Here is the answer. Okay, so if we use the formula, you can see here, T equals 100, we're substituting in where T is here. So we do a bit of calculation. 100 times 0.02 is 2. So you can see that the new length of the metal is 42 units, whatever that may be. It could be centimeters, it could be meters, it could be inches. So here's the second part of the question, example 1, when T equals 20 degrees. Again, we're using the formula here. We're substituting in for 20 here as given. T equals minus 20, big calculation. Remember the negative, so it's 40 plus minus 0.4. So you could see that when we reduce the temperature, the little metal rod looks like it's shrunk from its original 39.6 units. It could be centimeters, millimeters, or inches. So here's another example. The profit made by a salesman when he makes sales in a day is calculated with the formula P stands for profit equals 4n minus 50. Find the profit if he makes 40 sales. So n represents the number of sales in this formula. Here's the answers using the formula here. When n equals 40, we can see we're substituting in where 4n, we put 4 times 40. Quick bit of calculation, and you can see he's made 110 sales. So a profit is made. We look at the next one, he made 12 sales. If we put it in, 4 times 12 is 48, 48 times 50. Oh, he's made a loss because he needed to make more sales so that he could break even. So he made a loss of 2 sales, whatever that loss was. I don't know, but it could be 50 francs, 100 francs, whatever the case may be. Okay, let's go straight into a quick 3. This is testing your understanding. Remember, at the end of each question, write down your answer and make sure that you pause. Remember, you learn by doing, so do spend the time having a go at answering the question. There's the first question. The formula V equals UAT is used to calculate the velocity of an object. The object starts with an initial velocity of u and has acceleration of a t seconds later. So find V if you're given u, a, and t in the first part, and in part 2, if you're given u, a, and t in the second part. Remember to pause, have a go at answering. Here's question 2. The length L of a spring is given by the formula L equals 20 minus 0.08 F, where F is the size of the force applied to the spring to compress it, meaning to squash it down. Find L if you're given F equals 10, first part, and F equals 24. So here's the final question on a quick 3. Work out the value of each function below by substituting the values given without using a calculator. So you've got 3 part 1, there's the function, I'm just going to circle it, a equals a square root of b plus c, and then the second function here, h is equal to x plus 3y plus z, 2z divided by 5. Remember to pause, have a go at answering the questions. Now I'm going to go on to the answers. Okay, here are the answers, the quick 3. Number 1, make sure, remember, you write down your formula, you show me you're working, and the answer you should get is 54 meters per second. Make sure you have your units in and attain the maximum amount of marks. Substituting again, where u is 6, there, where a is 7, and then t is 8, the answer you get is 60 meters per second. Remember to put in your units there. Answers to question quick 3 part 2. Here we go. Okay, so using the formula that you substitute, L equals 20 minus 0.08 F, we're substituting F. You can see F here, I'm just circulating it, putting in number 10. So where the letter is, you put the number in. Do a quick calculation, L equals 19.2, whatever that force will be, newtons, kilonewtons, so forth. Again, F equals 24, substituting what F is, and you get 0.08 times by 24. Do a bit of calculation, you can see the length is 18.08, whatever length that may be. It could be centimeters, millimeters, or inches. Here's the last part. Work out the value of each by substituting in the numbers. So given B, given C, you substitute B in here and substitute C in here. There's the numbers, 25 plus 11. Quick calculation in your head, 36, square root of 36, only taking the positive values, is A equals 6. And the last part, the 3-part 2, you've got H equals X plus 3Y plus 2Z over 5. Substituting in the numbers, 100 minus 15 for Y, and Z equals 35. Here's a bit of working here. The answer we get is H equals 21. I hope you got all those right. If not, learn from your mistakes. See where you made your errors. Remember, learning is about making mistakes, and going through this process makes you a more effective learner. Thank you for joining. Bye.